Yo, what up, everybody? This is Ikky. Allow me to introduce myself.
This is Rappin'. Who's got next? Who's up and coming?
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm going.
Yo, Ikky, what's good?
What's good, bro? What are you doing here, bro?
I'm just getting kicked out by this guy at the moment.
Yo, he doesn't know who you are?
No, sir.
He is...
I like Ikky.
I would describe my sound just a lot like Toronto driving on the Gardener, just something slow, something just vibey. It's not too much going on, but whatever's going on is more so like I always try to see if I could drive to this on the Gardener. That's kind of like my vibe, like going through a bunch of streets, going through a bunch of so it's always moving. It's never stopping. It's always moving on the road. You know what I'm saying? Fair with you, I don't like to describe it. I don't see it as global music. I don't see it as hip hop. It's kind of just like, it's just part of the genre like itself. Instead of being a Punjabi hip hop thing, it's like hip hop has its own genre. It's got R&B, it's got, all this sort of genres. I like to see it if I make a trap song, that it's a trap song. If I make a pop song, it's a pop song. Instead of making it a global or a Punjabi hip hop. I don't like to put the word Punjabi in there. It's just another song. You know? The music artists that have influenced me creating my craft are, growing up, people like Sukshinder Shinda, True School. These are the Punjabi producers that I grew up on. I didn't really grow up on much of hip hop or stuff like that, but later on in my life and high school and stuff, you learn about Dr. Dre, but at the same time, Drake is someone that was popping at that time, so you start looking up to people like 40. So that really changed the way I make my music into what it is now. Do I see my music going global? Yeah, I feel like since we made Mundian to Bach Ke Rahin 20 years ago with Jay-Z, the door was open, it just never was kept open. So I know it's gonna go global, it's just a matter of time.
I like Ikky. I like Ikky.
So currently, I have a joint venture with Warner Music Canada. In perspective, I'm really bringing the projects to them for them to work on, for them to fund, for them to promote as a Canadian brand. Because to me, I feel like there's a big population of Punjabi people in Canada, so if there's supposed to be a melting pot anywhere, I feel like it should come out of Canada. So Warner Music Canada has given us the opportunity to put some light to this Punjabi community. What makes me unique is I just feel like it's the relationship building. I just spent a lot of my years becoming best friends with these artists, and I feel like there's a difference when you just meet an artist, you try to make a record. On the other hand, you make a friendship first, and then you go into the studio, you just make something different. I'm not really into sending records out, sending beats out. I like being in the studio and controlling the environment. Having your ideas being put in and having my ideas put in at the same time creates magic. My music making process is very much just sitting there for 8 hours and see what you come up with. Really, if I don't like to have too much going on. I don't like to come in there with an idea. That's why I don't like making beats prior or emailing beats. I just feel like when you go in there, you bring some sort of energy that you've been feeling. You might have been feeling sad lately, you might have been feeling happy lately. As an artist, as a producer, you come in and if you connect right away, that's what I'm saying, having a friendship is really good because you talk about these things throughout the week. So once you get into the studio, you just spend 8 hours trying to make one song, or you might come out with 8 songs. It is what it is. anything with Drake, man. Coming out of Toronto, this is all we need. Like, for me, it's kind of like, I want to do these collaborations, but at the same time, I feel the importance of growing the community into the people that we want to collaborate with call us to do these things. It just grows more of the community instead of us paying and reaching, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's better when you blow this community up on its own with this language for other people to start tapping into this language. So yeah, the dream collaboration is anything with Drake, but we'll see where that takes us.
Port out Houston, Texas. I like fuck my exes. Time I disconnect us. I got brand new bitch ass. They got here for breakfast. Got a shot for any pussy boy that disrespect us.
What continues to make me hungry to create is really just like my age. Honestly, I see it as like when I was 17, I had my first hit. So I see it as, you know, by the time it's 10 years later, like what do we have in our hand? And the biggest thing for me is, like, when I first signed my deal, I thought I'm gonna leave the Punjabi community and just start, you know, producing outside of the Punjabi community. But what I saw was there's a rise, there's a explosion happening with this Punjabi music. So I just feel like taking this Punjabi music to a different scale has become my new hunger, my new drive of making sure this becomes a big thing, and then we can work on the rest of the world.
Cut a nigga like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya. Kelly, Borti Jolene Devel, pone di bio.
I like it.
Oye papi, ¿cómo estás? Ay, toda la mami las manos arriba.
We dropped a new song, Hello Hello Ola. That one's Punjabi with Garry Sandhu, and then Spanish with the artist Las Vias and MC Davo. So it's pretty much a mix of these two, you know, languages, and I want to do that more and more. I feel like we did that record Chauffeur with Tory Lanez, and I felt like that was not the only thing Punjabi people are allowed to do, which is Punjabi hip hop. You know, so I felt like, you know, if you start taking other communities right now, Afrobeats is a really big thing. Latino music is a really big thing. Putting those together, I feel like that is the dream. Like, that's how you blow this thing up, by making it a cultural thing for everybody and not just for us Punjabi people. The project that I'm working on now is an installment to what we've been doing all year. It's pretty much like this romantic lover boy, you know, compilation of songs, and I already dropped 3: Magical Love, Ranje, and She's the One, and we're just missing 2 more records, so that's what I'm working on, making sure this year ends off with a good bang. I'm Ikky, and I just introduced myself.